Welcome in, everybody, to Goblets and Warlocks. This is episode, I already forgot what episode it is. 35, I think. Something like that.
378.
It's in the title somewhere. I don't know. Welcome in. This is currently my only campaign I'm running right now that is being live streamed because we finished up Dragonlance last Thursday. No, 2 weeks ago. Shoot. So we finished up Dragonlance. That wrapped up. Those were great episodes. So make sure you go check that out over on the YouTubes. This music's way too loud. Let me turn it down to where it needs to be. I've been adjusting stuff. Yeah, so we should go check out YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part is if you stuck around the whole time. If not, leave an emoji, for engagement. But if you're watching live on Twitch right now, exclamation point rewards. We have a subscription from Roar Tender. Nico, you get the advantage.
Thank you.
Exclamation point rewards. Somebody plug that in and pin it for me. That'd be lovely. That'll help out. As you just saw, Roar Tender do a subscription that gives advantage to any of the players of your choice. Gifting a sub is a greater portion of healing, and in 5, 10, 15 gives out magic items. I have to apologize to Rain because Rain redeemed the 5 one, and I think I went off the wrong table for it, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to cut that out because YouTube doesn't like my hype song. So she started a hype train. The hype music started, and it's a dance monkey, and YouTube doesn't like it, so I'm gonna have to edit that part out. So mental note for myself to edit this out when I goes to YouTube. But anyway, thank you for the level 1. Anyway, thank you for the lovely subs. Thanks for the hype train. Rewards, exclamation point rewards. If somebody can put that in chat and pin it for me, that would be lovely. Join our Discord, exclamation point Discord. I'll join the lovely community, and I'll let Weasel talk a little bit more about what's going on there. We do not have Garner tonight. He is feeling ill. So he's pretty much down and out as it is. So they're tying him up and taking him out of the building. So it'll be pretty easy for that. Update, since Foundry VTT is like upgraded to 13, half the stuff is not working and all that stuff. So we're going back to our traditional ways with actual miniatures. So for most of this is going to be a theater of mind for people not in combat and people that might be in combat. Who knows? We shall see. With that being said, I'll turn it over to Providence or Isolde.
Oh yeah, it's me. Shoot, I had like random facts. I got nothing.
Yeah, Gardner's not here. You're gonna have to step up on those facts.
I will. Okay, can I come back to me like at the end?
Okay.
Don't you know like physics stuff? Like it could be like.
Yeah,
JR,
I do know.
JR, you're
JR.
up. Go ahead.
Did you know that an electron starts with the letter E?
Ooh.
All right, I'm JR on Twitch. I'm JR the Nerd. Sometimes I play Dungeons and Dragons. Sometimes I don't. You can also find me at nerdempire.org where I have short stories and stuff. And somewhere on that website, there's like a list of other things. I just started playing with Revolt and I low-key love it. So you can find a link to my brand new Revolt server that has only one person in it. Also, I haven't really made stuff for it yet, but it looks really pretty.
Who's that one person?
You.
Kalis or Roar Tender.
I'm Bartender. I play Kalis. I exist as a human being outside of this sphere of influence, but this is the best part of my life.
Sweet. And then we have Weasel.
Hey, I'm Weasel, or the One Truce Vessel in chat. Did you know that the term proof for alcohol started with sailors because they wanted to make sure that the alcohol wasn't watered down, so they would pour a little bit and set it on fire, and if it burned properly, then that was proof that it had enough alcohol in it. There's your fun fact from a Canadian. Also, join Discord and join our monthly competitions because we're doing a month-long photo scavenger hunt, and it's fun, and you should join in. And it has a stupid name because no one took me up on the offer to change it last year, so.
Okay. And then RNS or Silverwolf.
I'm Silverwolf. Oh my goodness. I'm Silverwolf. I not streaming for a while, trying to get my health under control, but you'll see me here every other Sunday on Goblets&Warlocks.
All right. And the man, the myth, the legend, Cleansing Rain.
Hey, Cleansing Rain. Haven't been streaming in a few months, but I think I'm gearing up towards bringing it back sometime during the summer. So aiming for that. Other than that, life's been good. Excited to be partaking in this. And yeah, I'm ready to be my, I don't know, a fifth wheel overpowered semi-NPC for a minute.
Speaking of Arain, I DM'd you some more information. All right, cool.
I got it.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
And back to Isolde.
Sharks. Did you know, this is for Weasel, did you know that sharks existed before trees?
Yes.
Yep.
I
saw
learned
that
that
today.
up.
that the,
400
uh,
million years ago, sharks evolved, and 350 million years ago, trees evolved. Sharks are older than trees.
That's a long time without trees.
Yep.
I saw
With
one
that
that
being
says
said-
east to west, Australia is bigger than the moon east to west.
I love how the player intros has just turned into fun facts, and nobody.
You're welcome.
They don't care about themselves or plugging anything for themselves. So anyway, I just love how
You
that's
just
become
have
a thing.
really smart people that know a lot of very important facts in your
Well,
in your
but that being said, let's get into it. Arnis is since it was supposed to be it's supposed to be glitch with the recap, but since the player's under the weather, it's going to be Arnis since she's next to Lois. So Arnis, you'll get inspiration if you don't already have it. So with that being said, what you have inspiration? You trying to use it?
I remember I used it last time. I don't have it.
She got it now.
She
I
got
have
it
it
now.
now. I got
So
it
grab a
now.
goblet, sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
In shadows deep, their story begins. 6 souls united through thick and thin. An elven princess leads with fire in her heart. Her flames burn bright, tearing foes apart. An enchanter's hope fuels him to push on. Redeem his brother from shadows of Lishdom. A courier's burden of unreturned. Through death and despair, her passion still burns. Chainbreakers rise,
critically fail on a initiative check.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Arnis, would you like to lead us to tonight's recap?
I was not expecting this, but sure. Last where we left off, Providence was glowing and causing a distraction while ripping her clothes off.
Mhm.
Great. So I used that as a distraction myself to bolt to see if I can get upstairs to see where Glitch gone. Isam went a different way, and I was being followed by Elduin. I don't know exactly where everyone else went off to, but I got to the second landing and saw 2 red winds. One down, one up. After some staring and a little confusion, I figured out which one was Glitch. As fast as I could before being grabbed by a charmed guard by Elduin and him trying to charm me, which is not very good and nice of him. I was able to get to Glitch's side and was about to try to heal him when I got surrounded by a lot of people. So I used Nova after summoning her, and we teleported down 15 feet with Glitch and Isam, causing everyone else to get hurt. Whatever. While doing that, I see Nico's trying to help Providence. The blind dude's missing. Kalis comes running up to help Isam tie up the imposter Glitch and basically carry him out. And that's where we left off.
And I want to read that. Archon did not have his blade. I want to retract that. He used his claws and teeth and fire breath, whatever, to start killing guards headed towards the vault area. And so we pick up. We kind of have initiative order. So we'll just kind of stay in initiative order, figure out what we're doing right now. You guys remember to kind of lay out where you were at. Most of everybody's where they're at in the main for your area, except for Zamog. He is somewhere else. But yeah, Nico, what are you doing?
If Providence is still near me and still exploding, I'm still trying to cool her down and give first aid with the wet cloth.
Huh?
That's where we had left off.
Okay, you kind of glitched up. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be
That's
saying soothing things as well.
Assam.
All right, so if I remember correctly, Isam had just passed off a tied up Glitch to Kalis, but Kalis was having an altercation with the guards. So Isam is going to say, we all need to work together. And he's going to cast Calm Emotions, which is a 20-foot radius sphere. So that's like 40 feet, which is pretty huge. Just on like fucking everybody. It's a charisma saving throw to make yourself feel chillaxed.
To everybody?
So
You can touch. Is it touch or a range?
No, it's a 20-foot radius sphere. So
okay.
it's an area of effect. So it'll probably hit pretty much everyone. It's like 40 feet across, so it'll fit pretty much everybody, like all of the guards and whatnot. So it's
I
a
forgot
DC.
who picked up the ledger.
It's Nico. She's got it
it.
hidden away.
Yeah.
She pickpocketed it from one of the guards.
Really skillfully.
Wait, we don't have the cup, do we?
I bought it but haven't picked it up yet.
It's potentially getting robbed by Zemog and Archon right now.
Zemog is in a room with the weird drone thing.
Well, I mean, technically, we don't know what Z-Bog's doing.
Yep.
To me, he is still just a weird man that pinched my head.
What happened to the music, you motherfucker?
So it's a DC 16 charisma saving throw for all of the guards and whatnot.
Has been calmed.
Do you pick or is it everyone? Like, can you pick who's it affected? Or?
I don't think I can pick, but I don't
Okay.
want to. I want everybody to show.
Okay. I rolled a 12, so that's a total of 10.
A red one saved and 2 of the guards saved.
I think Redwin was like up above, so he probably wouldn't even be hit by it. But it's for everyone that's like around Providence and in like that area.
Okay, so you wouldn't have been hit with it. All right.
And then did it affect the guard that was going after Kalis or not?
Yeah. Beating me up for no reason.
Where was you headed to?
The front door.
I don't remember. Why was you getting hit?
The guard didn't believe that he'd tripped him or something. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Oh
off.
Laying on him,
yeah.
yeah.
You're wrestling him. Got it. All right. Kalis, as he's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be better once we get out of here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna.
Why were we fighting?
I don't know.
Arnis, you're up. Or what else you got?
Could I do one more thing? I'm gonna fly up to the balcony.
I thought you were carrying Glitch
No,
out the front
I have
door.
him.
No, Kayla says glitch, and I'm gonna fly as close as I can get to Redwin, and I'm going to say, like, I'm gonna work on getting Providence under control, but tell us what we can do to help. What do you call it? What is their name? The Chainbreakers, right?
But you claimed to be somebody else, though, didn't you?
No. Basically, he said that Glitch was a Black Order changeling.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And Providence gets triggered by Ira too, so that all works out perfectly. We can just blame that on Ira.
Okay.
How can we be of service? Is all he's gonna say as he flies up closer to Redwin.
Where is the mug? The old dude. The last one to arrive. I very much need to speak with him and get that imposter the fuck out of my place.
We'll question him. Do you?
And he took something very valuable to me. Where is it? It's a
What
ledger.
did he take?
A ledger.
He's gonna call down to Kalis. Search the imposter. But he's like, I hope he doesn't have it. I hope he doesn't have it.
Give
he
me
still
a
doesn't
fucking
know
performance
for sure.
check and deception check. I don't know which one would be better, but this kind of sounds like a performance check.
All right. They're both the
Forget
same.
you have things. You have advantages.
I got a 15.
He kind of squints at you and looks down where you're looking at for a response as well. And we move on to Arnis.
Hey. Roll him with the wrench with there, Isam. Okay, it's fine. She's gonna yell to
Kayla's showing
Providence. Calm down, focus, rein it in. Nico, go with Providence to go get the goblet. Kalis, bring the imposter out, search him, then come back in. Isom, we need to find a way to calm everybody down, and we need to go and help the others.
Yes, I'm not.
I'm going to head towards where the fighting is and see if we can try to actually sneak past Archon, because I don't want to really fight him, and see where
Where he's
The
currently
balcony.
at, he just killed 2 guards underneath the balcony, headed towards the armory.
I'm going to relay that to Redwin
Or
and
trophy
said
room.
the dragon dude just killed 2 of your guards.
Seize him.
So it's
And up next is the Hound Hara inside where Zamog is at. You already did the detention orb, you saved from it, so it's gonna be 2 more longsword attacks against you, Zamog. I'm assuming an 8 misses you. Jesus Christ.
It does. Only barely.
And
Not barely.
an 18?
18 hits.
18 hits. So as the first one comes down, you kind of lean out of the way. Swings, cuts a piece of your cloth, then he comes back up and cuts you pretty deep. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
I take 5 for slashing resistance.
Ooh. Okay. As it Kalis, you're up.
I'm gonna just continue carrying the imposter outside. And
You go door to door and check it.
huh? The
Trying to
front
walk out
door?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's locked.
I'm gonna kick it open.
Make a strength
One out
check
of
for
here.
me.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages. Nico, you do not have 3 million advantages.
I do too, but I have to use the million every time.
I forgot how to.
I guess it'd be unarmed strike technically.
What is super advantage?
That's where you
Ignore
have to.
it.
Yeah, it's basically if you're an elf and you have elven advantage, you get to roll 3 dice or some
Oh.
shit like that.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, like an unarmed strike?
Yeah,
That would have been wait. I just did a strength check.
yeah.
I think my damage is 6.
Those are straight sits. All right, how many
Yeah.
attacks do you have?
2.
All right, roll. I'm not gonna have you roll again because it's a door. You hit it. Roll yours. So it's gonna be 12 damage. All right, the door swings open.
I head outside and I kind of go off to the side a little bit.
As you start to head outside, you see like ethereal plane below you. Oh no! Can you see that?
I don't know.
Say that. You're blind. I should.
They're just falling forever.
Am I just walking out into the goddamn nothing?
You're walking out, and it's
Like,
like as soon as you step out holding glitch, it's almost kind of like you're moonwalking, but you're not stepping on anything. You're kind of like floating in the air there.
This feels weird. Anybody?
Glitch is not here. We'll just say he's unconscious at the moment.
It's like I'm pretty sure he still is unconscious.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
No, he had like a couple of hit points because the healing worded him, but he was
Oh,
not
okay.
doing well. He's tied up though.
I
So
was gonna lay on hands him, but
You can if you want. Well, he had
Yeah.
7 hit points right now. Let me.
Oh, then he's fine.
Yeah, his current hit
7.
points
He's
was
got
7.
so many.
He's currently got 7 hit points because that's what the VTT tells me. So that's what we're going off of. You start seeing the guards rushing towards Archon, a couple of them. Captain looks at each and all y'all. If you want your weapons, they're in the armory or the trophy room. The person who went in there has the keys. I do not have them. Zamog, you're up.
First thing that Zamog's gonna do is fire an Eldritch Blast at the machine that's in there. The construct, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
25 to hit.
25 hits. Very nice. Very nice.
6 damage.
6 lovely damage. You got it.
And for my second Eldritch Blast, I would like to fire at the human that is in the room also.
Oh. Okay.
10.
10 misses as Human's just like kind of shot that you're standing there and he's like he just locked the door from behind. And he sees you in there and you're just like stunned and you just kind of turn and whip around even though you can't like you hadn't sensed him yet or just right and you just hit right above and it cleans off the steel wall behind.
Well, that's inconvenient.
What are you here? Actually, no, you're not supposed to be in here.
Of course I'm not.
How did you get in?
If you want answers to these questions, call off your guard dog here.
Don't control him. Only Redwin controls him.
Well, then you are of no use to me.
Okay. Archon walks down the hallway. And on the inside of the door you hear and one final swing, a punching or whatever. The doors swing open. He falls flat on his face on the table. As the doors swing open. As Archon comes in. Sitting on the table are where the guard falls forward, smacks his head hits the table, completely knocks the fuck out. And on the table is all the swords, all the weapons that was confiscated for this auction. Archon looks over. There you are. My Fane Eater. And he picks up his Fane Eater and looks over at you and the machine. Blind man, what are you here for?
Well, it's certainly not to be licked by you once more. But before we get in with these pleasantries, there's this machine to deal with.
That's what I'm deciding. Do I help the machine or help you?
Hmm. Well, I can tell you that I am not one worth helping, but it appears to me that our paths align more than this machine's attempt to stop you from taking whatever it is you're seeking here in this room.
He'll contemplate on that for a turn. The one inside that banged his head, he kind of falls unconscious on the floor. Just on the floor. Providence. Still in the middle of your burning radiant consumption.
So what happens to radiant consumption when I fail calm emotions?
Oh, did you feel calm emotions?
Mm-hmm.
I can
Sorry,
read the
I was
spell
asking
to
a question.
you.
What happens when I fail?
I can read the spell to you, but I think it's up to you. At the end of
You
the day,
just-
what you want. It
Because you're-
says that. Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
it says that you can suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened.
Mhm.
Alternatively, you can make the target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile toward. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by the spell, or witness if its friends are being harmed. Really, like, it's totally up to you.
I think it's
Like-
actually up to you because you're the one that cast it. I
Are you trying to get her
Uh,
to stop the or stop the radiant consumption with this?
Yes, I would like
Okay.
that.
okay.
Yeah.
It drops. And she kind of just like lolls over to her side, looks right at Nico, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." Oh,
And you just sit rest her guards like, oh, thank God.
I did it.
thanks. Hey, where are my clothes?
Oh yeah, you're naked on the floor.
Right there.
Oh, I will take an action to try and put some clothes on.
Okay. I think it does take a minute to put on, maybe?
Armor does. This is just clothing. I just need to cover myself.
All right. Nico, you're up.
If yes, you're feeling okay now?
Yeah, I don't know what came over me. I just
Okay.
couldn't hold it in.
Well, she just told us to go do a thing, so when you're ready, let's go do that, and I will save my action to dash so that I can move my full movement on Providence's turn. To go do that.
Okay. Jugan, because we're right next to each other in initiative, do you mind if we both just action dash move?
What do you mean? Where are you trying to get to? To where the vault? Or where y'all trying to go?
Weasel, where are we going?
I was paying attention. We are going to go get the special cup that I need, that I won.
Which is the vault.
Yeah, so we're going that way.
Okay. But Providence used her action to put on clothes, so
Oh yeah, good point. Sorry, we're staying. You're helping me get
so
dressed.
I will hold my action to
Thank you.
dash, so I can move my movement speed on your turn.
okay. Alrighty, Assam. You're top of the balcony.
Lord Wedman. Archon, he's defeated the ruler of one of the circles of hell. I think our chances are best at maybe negotiating with him as opposed to trying something aggressive.
By all means, go negotiate.
He's not coming with us then, huh? All right. Then I guess Isam will. Arwanis, you had ordered Isam to join the others in the vault, right? Yeah. So he'll head in the general direction of the vault. So he'll just taking my shield out of the bag of holding and equipping it, is that an action or what
That's
is
going to
that?
be an action because you have to pull it out of the bag of holding.
Okay, so he'll move 30 feet and then he'll do that with his action.
Are you still flying?
Yes.
How'd you fly? By a spell?
No, he has wing steps of night.
Okay, got it.
So it lasts 1 minute, I think. So I don't know if it's still
Okay.
up or not. I think it's been less than 10 rounds because I think if radiant consumption was going on for 3, then he's probably had his wings for like 4 or 5 max. So he probably has about 5 more rounds of it left.
All right. I'll say move 30 feet, use your action to pull out your shield and equip it. So you get to the hallway where you can look down and see the back side of the back, like his cloak of Archon.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Asam's going to say, I'm coming just to talk as he's approaching.
All right. You can also see him kind of having a conversation with somebody else inside. So
Yeah.
not really paying attention to you. Arnis.
Can I do a perception check to see if where Kalis is? Because I'm not sure if he went out the door and actually, because I don't know
What's your
going
passive?
on. It is a
Pretty
15.
fucking high. 15. Okay. All right.
15.
You can I'll give you this option. You can choose to use that one or roll.
Let's do the passive for now.
You heard Kalis go out the front door.
And start yelling.
He started yelling.
What'd you say?
He said he started yelling.
But what did he say?
Oh, I was like, this feels weird or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This feels weird is what you hear.
She's gonna turn and look.
Maybe Lord Date Rape made it outside.
You see Kalis floating in midair.
Oh no. She is going to bolt to him. Grab him. Do you have a hold of Glitch still?
How are you going to grab him?
I have nothing in my hands.
Okay, you walk out the door and you're now floating outside.
Okay.
Oh,
I have Nova on my shoulder, so.
I figured I took like a single step outside the door.
And you
Like, I
started
didn't, like-
floating away.
How far away?
Oh,
He's probably about 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
I thought I was just like Wile E. Coyoting it out
Shit.
there.
No. You as soon as you stepped out, because your momentum carried you out.
Come on. Okay.
My apologies for not explaining that better.
Then, okay, let's retract that then. I'm going to send Nova to basically teleport and to him or close to him because she can fiery teleportation.
Okay.
So hold on, Kalis.
Give me a
Nova will
strength
meet you back
check.
soon.
Give me a strength check for Nova.
Nova, okay. Okay.
You have advantages.
Yes. Give me a sec. Why isn't she popping up? Hold on.
We're going to be like, sorry, Gardner, you're going to have to roll a new character. You're in the ethereal plane forever now.
You might be down for that, actually.
She's not in my notes. What the heck? We're extras.
I think she's in your features because you get her as a feature.
Okay. Here she is. And I need to roll a strength check. Okay. 15?
15 is enough. The force within this ethereal plane that she's fighting against to get to him, she can get to him and make an Arcana check for her, please.
$17.
Can she
Damn.
Can she teleport 2 people or 1 person?
She can teleport to people and from people. I was able to teleport me,
Yeah,
her,
okay.
and
I just
so,
asking for clarification.
yeah. She can teleport anywhere.
Where's she teleport them back? Behind you or right next to you?
Like right at the door frame, so I can grab them and use the rest of my movements to kind of yank them in. Because I 20 minutes feet, so go get that last.
Kalis, like instantaneously that you're just sitting there free floating, and all of a sudden you feel the hard floor again.
What is happening?
You were floating, and now Nova brought you back. So you're safe. You're good. Just put Glitch on the corner for now, and we need to go help the others.
Okay, I will follow you.
We're heading to the vault.
All right. Back in the vault. Zamog, you take a couple more long sword swings at you. 19 hit you. I'm just gonna roll both of that. See what another natural 2 for an 8. So you'll take 5 points of slashing damage, reduced to 3. So I rolled the minimum on that. This guy's not doing too great. First one goes on. Again, it comes across this time more superficial wound. Right across your shoulder blade. Kalis.
Mm-hmm.
You're up.
So I'm just gonna drop Glitch off in a corner somewhere, kind of like out of the way behind a pillar or something.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna start booking it towards the vault room.
So Arnis, you already moved up. So Kalis moves up right behind you, and you kind of get almost in tandem with the Psalm. Psalm's like 10 feet ahead of you, but you can see Archon's back, his cloak in the mid door. He has just picked up his Fane Eater blade, and he looks like he appeared to have a conversation with somebody inside.
They're having a convo in there, so I don't know with who.
What's on? Hammer.
Bag.
All right. Again, 3 of the guards are all like, I don't know what we're doing here. Why are we so angry? I don't.
Less calm emotions.
The other 2.
Thank you, Solanus, for making me aware of that spell.
The other 2 are running towards the kind of running in tandem with you guys as well to get to the vault. And the captain follows suit. It's a Mog. An Archon goes right out. An Archon goes right after you. So
I'm gonna begin my turn by talking to Archon.
Okay.
So he just takes the. Well, let's make this, since it's all in real time. Conversation is kind of still stemming from where it was, but as the thing is attacking it, I want him to miss the first one kind of intuitively, like dodging the first one, but continue talking, and then the second one I'll hit him. But so he'll say,
You must be here to steal something, are you not? I am here for a similar reason, but I don't need everything in this vault. In fact, I just need one thing. So if you wish to fight me, well, I assure you I'll give you no easy prey. However, if you wish to exit this area, I am open to a joint venture, if you will. And then,
Zamog, Archon reveals his left hand. You immediately know it's the hand of Etna. I'm looking for the matching set. He puts the glove back on.
It's a worthwhile quest. It is not what I am after, so our interests align. Unless you want to deal with this thing and with me. I offer the third option that we could escape together. Not to mention what those thugs back in there might do when they find their defenses armed and their vault open.
There's an ally, potential ally here that worships the one that I made a deal a while ago, named, I think he said his name was Assam. He's a cleric, Dominus, the new ruler of the Avernus. He could potentially help us escape as well. So do you agree to these terms?
If you're working with that holy symboled one, then regrettably, I suppose.
Then we can all just part our ways after we get out. What it is you looking for?
Is it important to our arrangement?
Well, I can help you get it. And this is, of course, is happening as you're doing your tasks and he's doing his attacks.
Okay. So then I'll all right, I'll just fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the he'll turn his back to Arcan and shoot both shots at the
Jesus
construct.
Christ.
Is he still rolling bad?
Archon's only he gets 3 attacks, and the third attack he got a 32 with, but this first 2 he rolled a natural 2 and then a natural 4. So
32?
Yeah. He has a plus 13 to hit.
He rolled a
rolled a
natural
natural
32.
No, he rolled a 19 plus 13, got a 32, but that was his third attack. His first 2, he rolled a natural 2 and a natural 4. So he missed on his first 2. All right. What'd you get?
24 and 18.
24 and 18. 24 hits. The 18 misses as it cleans right off this construct shield.
8 damage.
Then Archon, his damage was 14 slashing damage on the construct. Does it have resistance? I don't know if it has. Well, his stuff is magical, so it's fine. Cool. All right. That was 14 damage plus. What is your? Oh yeah, plus. Uh, 9 cold damage. Are you immune? Sadly, this is not a preferred enemy of Archon's blade, so Doesn't get the extra necrotic damage on it. It wouldn't matter. Alrighty. The one that was hit, bounced off the table, is still unconscious. Providence, on your turn, y'all holding actions to dash.
Yeah, actually, I want, if it's possible, can I delay until after Nico goes and just do whatever Nico does?
So like on her turn, we'll use her movement and my held action
to move.
and then do the reverse on my turn.
Got it.
Thank you.
All right. You. As everybody's piling into this hallway, it's getting kind of crowded in this small hallway, and you're able to shove past everybody.
Yep, we're throwing elbows.
Yeah, I do have a movement speed of 40.
Excuse you.
I have less than that, so slow up a little.
I'll say, Nico, you get to the door. Providence, you get like right up here.
I'm gonna look to Nico and I'm like, are we fighting? Are we fighting? Are we fighting?
When I look around the room, do I see familiar weapons?
You see all your weapons laid up on the table.
Okay, and do I see the cup that I want?
The cup is... Not initially, he's not sitting like right on the table, but
Okay.
you will have to actually look for it.
Okay. I will turn to Providence and just be like, maybe just grab everyone else's weapons so that we can all be helpful if it comes to that.
Okay.
Is that guy dead or unconscious?
You will have to roll a medicine check,
I can do that.
but you're not near him, so you be
Okay, well
observing.
then I will use my action to get near him.
Didn't you just use your action to dash?
She
No, I
used her
my held
previous
in
action.
my previous turn to dash, and then I used my movement on my turn.
Got it. All right.
So I'll.
So
I'll
they got past Esam with all of that?
Yeah, we elbowed you in the face. Sorry. If it means anything, it does 0 damage from me.
All right. Roll your
That's
medicine
okay.
check.
You gain hit points if I hit you because I have a
Mhm.
-2 to my strength modifier.
That is a clean 20.
You see a welt forming on the side of his head, and it's red, and it's starting to put like a big goose egg on the side of his face. But he is
Okay.
breathing.
He is breathing, but he's unconscious.
Yeah.
With that 20, would I know, like, is he going to be dead soon, or is he just like knocked out?
He's breathing. He's not bleeding anywhere. You just see a massive goose egg. You get the feeling that his head banged off something and knocked him out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw a healing word on him. Why not? Use my bonus action for that.
Okay.
For 5 points of feeling betterness.
All right. You bring him back to full HP. It was more for flavor that he was knocked out. So.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Isam. I'm assuming you.
Well, you guys made this way more difficult. Now that the guard can hear everything I was going to try to say and negotiate with Archon.
No, the guard is still unconscious on the ground. She just brought him back.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah. So does Isam make it into the room?
You Richard Rick.
How much did Isam hear of their previous conversation, or did he not hear any of it?
More of heard the initial one, the first round of conversation from Archon's side, asking somebody what they're looking for type deal. And then this when it came back around, he had this more up close, so you didn't hear the rest of Archon's.
Yeah. And Isam saw very clearly that Archon was not bidding on the goblet, but he was bidding on the eye. So Isam, as he comes in, he'll have his hands up, and he'll say, "We're just here to talk."
As y'all see them fighting this metal contraption, you say, "We're just here to talk."
Yeah, I mean, we're joining in to talk. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna. And he says, "Look, Archon,
I'm a
we're
little
only
busy right now.
I see that, but we're only here for the goblet."
I don't give two shits about the goblet. Help me take
I
this
know.
thing down.
Whether you want to the eye or not, and whether you want to pay for it with Redwind or fight, um, that's up to you. But we don't know who is this other guy.
We need to find that out when we deal with this fucking contraption.
He's gonna look like to the others. He's gonna look to the contraption. What can he tell about the contraption?
Give me a history check or arcana check.
Basically, what I'm trying to find out is whether a dispel magic would turn it off. Probably Arcana.
Your history or arcana.
All right, I'm gonna use one of my advantages on that. For a natural 20.
Okay. What you know about these things, they are a medium construct. Sometimes they can be turned off by dispel magic, but they're also heavily resistant to it. And some are controlled by a controller or contraption of some sort. So it could be either one of those things. But sometimes if you can dispel, it is very resistant to it.
So I have no way to know whether
For
if I
sure.
cast a spell magic, like it might not even like sure it could get a saving throw, but it might not even have to roll the saving throw. It might just automatically not work.
No. I mean, the automatically might not work because you might be controlled by a controller type deal.
And with a natural 20, I can't tell which of those this one is by any chance.
Because you're at a distance, you're not trying to get that specific. Give me an insight check.
All right,
You're
all
good at
right.
these.
I'm good at these, but I always roll like a 2. All right, here we go. I mean, it's a dirty 20. I got a 12 plus 8 for dirty 20.
With your Arcana check and your insight, it's not moving like its movements and the strikes. What you've seen as it's striking down on the new person here, the Zamog. It's more automatically fluid. It's not of its own willpower. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get.
So it's probably
It's has a control attached to it, and your
it probably
magic,
has a control.
Yeah,
and the dispel magic wouldn't work.
Yeah, you would have to dispel the control, the switch or whatever you want to.
And the control switch would be probably on Redwind, not on the creature.
That's for you to think about and decide for yourself.
And Redwind, if I go out the door, can I see Redwind?
No, because you're the Redwind's still in the balcony in the foyer. You had to go back down under the foyer and make a right and go down the hallway towards this vault area. So if you just walk right back out, you just look up and it's a roof or ceiling, whatever.
Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily be able to see the control thing on him either.
Nope.
Okay. So dispel magic won't work.
Arnis, you're on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and toll the dead on the construct.
Okay. That is a wisdom save.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it'll even work because it has necrotic damage. So it might not do anything to a construct, but
19.
that does nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That is Isam's turn.
All right, Arnis.
Up towards Isam and grab the bag of holding from him. Let me just dink it.
Oh shit, I forgot. I'm sorry. I
Sorry,
totally was
dude.
gonna do that, and I just spaced it.
You
Yeah.
go up and start. Isam, you start feeling somebody tugging at your bag of holding.
Yeah, I totally would have I was gonna
Yeah.
initially throw it to her, but I totally forgot that. I forgot about that.
Give
Yeah.
it, Isam.
I'll say that
After-
is your reaction, Isam, to give it to her.
Okay.
She'll reach in and grab her.
Hold on, we get 2 raids.
Oh my goodness.
We get the Ages of Inar and Vincent Page, both Raiders of 14. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jugan. This is Goblets&Warlocks. We're primarily a D&D stream, tabletop, virtual tabletops. Welcome in. We use actual miniatures with Theater of the Mind aspect. We were using with Foundry VTT, but since it's broken right now, it kind of went back to the old ways. Welcome in. What was y'all doing? I'm assuming y'all were playing.
It's fun.
They were playing
Look at
Dungeons
the
and Dragons as
fun
well.
we're
How was your
having.
game? How was your stream? Thank you for the follow. Rewards are pinned in the chat, so subscriptions gives advantage, and gifting subs puts greater pushes to healing drop out of the bag of holding, and 5, 10, 15, so forth by 5 sequences of pretty much like 5 start rolling off magic item tables if you want to gift out subs. And then at the very bottom there is sound effects for a reroll is 500 bits. You can also become a side quest biz bad, and you have the option with Cleanser Rain here is doing as right now as playing a side quest, or he's introducing a side quest bit bad with a different character, but you can guest star as that as well. But thank you guys, welcome in. We're just kind of in the middle. They're kind of in this little sticky wicky situation. They're supposed to rob something, and now they're in the vault. Archon the Cruel is here. It's just craziness right now. So, welcome in. All right, Arnis, you get there. Assam uses reaction to give you the bag of holding. You're right behind him. What do you do?
I am grabbing and pulling out my staff that I put in there. And the 2 and 2. And then she's gonna hand it offer it to Kalis.
The bag of holding.
Yes,
Okay.
the bag of holding. Yeah.
I'm assuming Kalis was holding his action on his turn to, or holding his reaction to dash with you for him to be right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would be right here. You'd pretty much be in the door right now. All right. Do you take it, Kalis?
I take the bag.
Got it. Alrighty.
That's what I do.
Thank you, Rainbow
It's
Fati, for
fun.
the follow.
Look at the fun we're having.
Gamer Soul King, thank you also for the follow. Welcome in. All right. The Helm Horror in front. He's going to divide both of his attacks up. He's going to make one longsword attack against the Mog. A natural 20. So he's going to have crit damage on this. With a total of 18 slashing damage on Zamog. And an attack on Archon. 23 barely hits Archon, I think. Yes, it just hits Archon. Six damage on Archon as this So Archon finally takes some damage. So as the first one slices deep into your side, Zamog, with your resistance to slashing damage, you're like, and some reason, whatever you have done with your character, your path, it starts immediately, almost kind of like Venom style, sawing it, creeping his skin back, holding your flesh together, and it just comes with the same stroke, comes right back up, slashes up against Archon's heavily plated, but still able to find the little cracks in his obsidian armor as it slices through his chest, so just a hair.
Yeah.
That is Hit's turn, and Kalis.
I am going to reach into the bag of holding, pull out my hammer, and then sling the bag up and over my shoulder. Is that my full action?
Was your hammer in the bag of holding, or did you turn it in?
It was in the bag. My hammer and armor are in the bag of holding.
Okay, so you just pull out your hammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that my action?
Yes, that's your action, because you're pulling out of the bag of holding.
Then I am just gonna kind of get up in front of Isam, but leave enough room for Providence to be able to work her way through. But I do want to be kind of standing guard in front of Isam and Arminis. And then for a bonus action, I'll go ahead and just throw a Shield of Faith on Arminis.
Shield of Faith?
Yeah. So as I walk past her, I just, lightly touch her shoulder and be like, may you walk in the light of the stars, and then stand in front of her.
I got to bring my condition reins in here. Alrighty. All right, Shield of Faith, you did?
Yep. So I'm concentrating on that. But it will give her a +2 to her AC.
Do my players just get rid of it or something? What do they do with it? Peace, blessed, blessed, blessed. Lovely. Oh, there it is. So you put it on Arnis?
Yeah.
And you're now concentrating on that. I don't know what my iPad's telling me, but I wasn't talking to you.
Don't be mean to the AI.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
It will remember.
So, Arnis, you get a +2 to your AC. Glitch is still unconscious, tied up. The guards trying to reach behind you, but can't get in the door because Kalis is there. Pretty much everybody's around the front door right now, so they can't get into the door. Actually, it was so 2 of them were calm, so three of the guards and the captain's like, "What the hell's going on there? Get out! You're not authorized to be there."
Well, we can't go outside. We'll float away.
Samag.
Sorry. Question for the theater of the mind. Kalis is not still carrying the bound glitch anymore.
No, I stashed him behind a column and left him in the front room.
He's in the bag of holding. I'm just kidding.
No.
There is a head in the bag folding, though.
I know, and I don't like that.
I think I'll just take 2 more Eldritch Blasts at the construct.
Okay. Eldritch Blast is a ranged attack, right? We haven't been doing it.
Correct.
So you're in melee with it right now. I totally forgot about it, so you have disadvantage.
I'll take the. I'll move away 10 feet.
Take opportunity attack.
Understood.
All right, cool.
Re-equip my hammer.
Does nope, that's not gonna hit you. That's 11. Back up 10 feet. You're like right beside Assam. Eldritch Brash, a 20 hits.
25 from the first one. Unless you want me to re-roll it.
That so both hit.
Yeah. 5 and 8. Total of 13.
Ooh, nice. As it you see it it's kind of like for the first movie of Thor where he's fighting the big metal contraption in the thing and his face is lighting up. His flickers a little bit as it just relights up. Keep going. And an Archon. Let's see if he can roll better than his last attacks. 24 hits. A natural 20. I'm not going to roll the damage on this because you, Zamag, got it down to 10 hit points. And Archon's just like... and his head, like metal head, concussions in and it drops down in metal pieces.
We didn't have to do anything.
And that guy's still knocked out. Providence.
Is anybody fighting?
Well, as you come to, you see Archon just completely take his Fane Eater right down the center of it and carves it like butter as it cars down and breaking down the rest of this contraption.
Okay, I'm going to look for the goblet thing. I will spend my action in combat, not fighting things. This is hurting my very soul.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. With my +1,
You have advantages.
I have 15.
Describe me how you're looking. You just scanning the room, or are you like tossing stuff? What are you doing?
Oh, she is like violently throwing things around the room looking for it.
Roll me an athletics check, I think it is.
What? A 9?
You have a reroll if you want.
Yeah, you have a reroll?
I'm definitely going to use a reroll on that. Okay, athletics. An 11?
What?
Oh no.
Also, you don't flip tables like I was hoping you would do.
Wait, didn't you have emboldening bond on yourself?
Oh, I did. Yeah. Let me just roll a d4. That's a 12.
It's just not meant to be. So instead of flipping the tables like I was hoping you do, you shove them across.
Where is Nico right now?
Literally right behind you.
To the unconscious guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to... Can I move... I just want to impede the direction. I want to impede movement of anybody other than us towards those boxes. I want to get between the boxes and the Zamog and Archon. Yeah, I just want to be a giant impedance. Also, at the exact same time, I feel like she's probably also like kind of like still partially redressing herself as this is all happening, just like, kind of putting stuff away, just yeah.
Just come in, tits out, kick a chair, kick a table to the side.
100%.
if you didn't know, in Daggerheart, you can make your own skill checks, and would totally love to have Providence have like a seductive role with that.
I think it needs to be an accidental seduction.
Yeah, or
She wasn't
that you
trying to
name it
be-
whatever you want. That's the whole beauty of it.
She wasn't trying to seduce. She was burning me and
I know.
Kalis.
I know. But it just made me think
Wrong
of
time.
something to plug what we're gonna be running to.
Yeah, that's my
All
turn.
right. That's Nico. Top around Nico.
Is this unconscious person this is the person who like walked back with the items, or
Yeah, it's the one that
It
walked
was
back
the
with the item.
auctioneer.
Yeah.
okay, and their hands are empty, so I will I'll like grab my no.
Well, you wanna
Um,
go grab your
Are
bow
any
off
of the
table?
chests not locked per chance?
Each have a lock on them, yes.
But are they open locks?
No, the locks are built into the chest.
Okay. In that case, does the dude on the ground have keys on him?
So you're not picking up your bow, okay.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
sorry. I thought I said no out loud, but I may have
Okay.
only said it in my head.
All right. Roll me an investigation check. For simplicity purposes, actually, we might have combat. We'll just stay in our order here. We don't know what's going to happen.
Investigation. And you know what? Why not? We'll use one of my million advantages. That is a 22 off of a,
Now
off of
you,
a 20.
you have 2,999,000.
I have 2 million left now. No, I have 2 million left now.
Oh my god, you're killing me with this shit. All right. Yeah, you quickly find the key rings, a set of keys latched to his belt.
Okay. Was
I guess I should describe the room. Across the room, there's weapon crates, or like not crates,
Racks.
rats. Thank you. Weapon rats. You see sets of armor all around, almost kind of like a decoration style formation. Up the top wall over here, you see a shield and a sword kind of mounted on the wall there, and then that's pretty much what you see. There's a couple like on right there on the table is all the weapons that you guys had turned in, or if you had turned in, and so is the rest of the guests.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if how much of my action economy it's going to take to just grab those keys, but I will get as close to unlocking the first chest as I can this turn.
All right. Your investigation, the search and find is pretty much your action, and you move over to first grade.
Alrighty.
Assam,
So the guards are not
How about
in
this?
the room, right?
how about this? We're not in combat at the second, so I'll let y'all take narrative control, but as soon as anything, we'll come right back to where we're at on the initiative tracker.
Really
Wonderful.
quick, but really quick before we leave initiative though, the guards are trying to get in the room and they're not in the room right now, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
No.
Kalis is kind of just standing in the way.
Yeah, I think that's the one like initiative element that's still oh, also by the way, Isam is concentrating on calm emotions. I forgot to mention that. Isam is going to he's gonna call out to the guard captain. He's gonna say, Lord Redwin asked us to take care of this. This isn't a battle that we can win with arms. And he's gonna fuck it. I'm gonna cast sleep on the guards and the guard captain.
What is the save?
His no save is hit points based. So it'll affect the lowest hit points first, and then
Yep.
like however many.
All right. What do you roll? Do you roll anything? You have to
Yeah, I
roll.
roll 5d8s.
Jesus Christ.
It ended up not being very much. It was only 15. So
So anything below 15 below falls asleep?
no, up to 15 worth of hit points. So like it might not even put any of them to sleep.
So if all the guards have higher than 15 HP, then nothing happens. If there's
That's
a
what I'm
guard with
asking.
lower
Yeah,
than
15 or lower. Yeah. All the
So
guards
if
except
If the lowest health is 14, then there's only 1 hit point left over.
Yeah. So
Oh.
like if one guard has 7 and the other one has 8, then 2 will fall asleep. But if it's other than that, then only 1 will fall asleep or none will fall asleep.
Well, the guards have 11 hit points, so
one falls
just-
asleep.
But it's only 3 of them because the other is this another concentration? So you're no longer concentrating on.
No, it's no concentration.
It
It
just
doesn't
happens,
take
okay.
concentration.
So
Yeah. And
one just
as
kind
he
of-
does, as he's gonna do that, he's like gonna say, "Go back to Lord Redwind. We'll do the best that we can. I can't make any guarantees." And he's gonna just shut the door.
the one of the doors is kind of like hanging off its hinges.
Okay, then he won't do that. He's just gonna
This one
say
over
that.
here it's like kind of busted off its
Yeah.
hinges, so you won't be able to shut it. You might can close one of them. Give me a persuasion check.
All right, I'm gonna use another one of my advantages because why not burn through them? Persuasion advantage.
You got a 9. You got a 9, and he got a fucking 6.
I rolled
Can I
a
put
2 and a
virtual-
4. I have a +5. With advantage, my high was a 4.
I rolled a 5, and he's got a +1 to charisma, and he got a fucking 6. Can I put virtual dice in jail? Jesus Christ. So how about this? We'll guard your entrance so nobody can interrupt while you settle things in there.
And then I'm just gonna turn to Archon, and he's going to be like,
Clyde, wake the fuck up. Why are you sleeping on the job?
he's going to be like, if your relationship with Lord Redwind is important, we can transfer some funds that direction.
You gonna say that to who?
To Archon. Once you've taken
Especially
what
since
you
you
need.
just pissed him off.
Huh?
Especially since you just pissed him off.
Oh, I'm going to say to Archon, if your relationship with Lord Redwind is important, once you've taken what you need, we can transfer some funds.
I just want the goblet. Need it. I'm sorry, not the goblet.
I was like, no, we want the goblet.
I just want the He does.
Just wants
You
what?
put the glove back on. You don't know. Yeah. I just want to. We're not in combat right now unless somebody tries to go in combat. We'll just come right back to initiative order.
In that case, I'm opening chests until I find what I need, and I am hugging it closely.
Would you actually be doing this while there's a conversation?
Yes. They can talk, they can distract people. That's what I'm doing.
If you want to have a discussion, she needs to stop. So we make a deal.
You can have the eye, I don't want it.
We're getting you what you need. We'll hand it right to you.
Imag? Samag?
What manner is this that you help yourselves to the bounty that this large one and I just claimed?
Excuse me, I'm the one who won.
Technically, technically, Nico
He won
did
the
win
goblet.
it in the oxygen.
Hearing
You can
Kalis's
say
voice,
everything else.
He'll say, "Ah, yes, the goblet is yours, rightfully so. Sorry for the inconvenience of this."
Don't forget to leave the money.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Just like on a pile on the.
No, give it to
Table.
Well,
Redwind.
I'll give it to someone
Oh.
before we leave.
Okay.
That's
Also, just real quick, I want to throw this out there. The world outside this house does not exist.
Kalis, what are you talking about?
was floating back out there, but we can talk about that later. Right now, let's try to calm everybody down, especially since Redwin is
sorry.
mad at Archon right now for killing his guards.
Isam would have noticed that when he flew out the window, right? Or no?
It wasn't that yet.
Okay, got it. Isam's gonna look confused for a minute. What do you mean it's gone?
Facing stuff, but it's he was just floating. I got Nova to kind of flip him back, but
Oh god. Are those guards dead? I'm gonna go check on the guards in the hallway. That
Wait. Hold on a second. We're here for the goblet.
Uh-huh.
Blind guy, what are you here for? Not you.
I was like, I'm here for the goblet.
Yeah. Other blind guy. What are you here
Kalis.
Well, I don't make it a habit of revealing my hand before the cards are meant to be played, but I am here for two things. One is essential, the other is a bonus. You are within proximity of the bonus, but you are in possession of the essential.
The
I
goblet.
don't do well with riddles.
Yeah.
So
Who do you work for?
To declare my allegiance for my master, or to risk revealing things ahead of their time. I am afraid at this time all I can tell you is that my master, the Grinning Death, has a great deal of interest in a couple of things here at this estate.
Does Isam know anything about the Grinning Death? Is there like a religion check or something he
Yeah,
could do?
I was like, have I ever heard of that?
I'll actually roll a history check and Archon check, and I'll let Rain answer that question for you.
Say
Can I
history
do
or
that as well?
religion?
Could I do religion? Or only history and arcana?
it might not be a religion thing.
Okay, I'll do Arcana.
What did I say?
I got an 8.
History or Arcana.
Oh, I meant to say history or religion.
Okay, well, I'll do religion.
All right.
I'm also doing a religion check. I was raised in a temple.
I got a 12. There were too many
Ooh,
of us that were just
23,
raised
bro.
in
Like
temples.
all of these natural 20s. Holy fuck. This is like my third natural 20 today. I got one on initiative. I got one on something else I forget. And this one. It's crazy.
What? So who got what?
16.
Kalis?
12.
23.
23. You, Assam, the other two, you have not heard this or much of this. Assam, you're weird researching exotic and old crap that you just flooded with the ages. It has something to do with the forest that was told to Glitch where y'all were trying to go. It has something to do with that forest.
For his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Can Isam surmise that it does or doesn't have anything to do with the Black Order and the Eater of Souls?
Everything that you read of the Black Order and Eater of Souls has nothing to do. You have not come across this with that.
Okay, so
you don't remember finding any links to those.
He's in my happy zone. All right. Yeah. All right. Zeman, Isam will just kind of like nod in recognition for a moment. And he says, Your master might need to delay gratification for a moment, but I imagine a god of the forest has patience, if anything.
My master does not take too kindly to delayed gratification, as you said, but as I stated, one of those is just a bonus item. The other is essential, and that one has yet to slip out from within my grasp. So I am in no rush immediately.
The wood is bloom stable wood.
And he's gonna like whisper. Who's he next to besides Simone?
Me. And Arwinis, and
He's gonna whisper to Ironis and Kalis. He's like, he might be able to help us with where we're going with Glitch.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on those people.
Just
Good call.
they're not. I do not.
We don't know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna back out of the room, and I'm gonna go check on the 2 guards that Archon attacked.
Well, you have to pass through the guards or standing guard.
Excuse me. You can just walk through.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go check on those other guards and see if they need medical attention.
They're dead. We already checked them.
Oh, well, I can't raise the dead. But I can go help you move them out of a hallway where the dead do not belong.
We'll take care of it. Just finish what y'all got going on in there.
Honestly, I don't know what's going on with anything anymore. And I was like, if you could come with me to talk to Mr. Redwood, Lord Redwood.
I'll go with you. The captain says to go with you. He turns to his other 3 guards. Yeah.
I think there's
guards.
only
There's 2
one
guards.
remaining.
Well, yeah,
One
because
is
one's
asleep.
asleep.
He smacked him
Oh, he
awake.
woke him up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Said,
Shit.
stop sleeping. So the other 3 guards still stand there while the captain goes with Kalis. All right.
Have I opened any of the chests yet?
That's what I was trying to say, that Archon said, let's not be opening anything till we have come to a deal. So you said you will give me the eye, and that's it.
I think that we might need to somehow go through Lord Redwind to get out of here. If we're
He puts his ass on his shoulders like,
Without
be a
killing
problem.
any more than we already have, or you have, honestly.
I'm open to
My
ideas.
master would also be displeased if Lord Redwin were to perish here today.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey.
What is with y'all and wanting to keep
Yeah. Like, I don't care
bullshit
about...
nobles
Rataroo here! The viewer said they
I'm
wanted to
just
give
gonna
a
look
magic
for the-
item, so here
the
you
goblet,
go!
and if I see
Rataroo!
the eye, I will
Oh
put
my
the
God.
whole box up on the table.
roll me
Did I
a
do that
D100.
right?
No.
I tried. I don't remember how to do it.
Exclamation point 1 D100.
All one word. All one thing.
48.
Nice.
I was like, I looked down and I was like, oh, hey, I got 20K.
1K.
A
I
potion
feel
of,
like
as you're, who has the bag of holding?
I do. It
It's
is
back
back
on
in
you.
the rightful owner's hand.
As you're moving across, moving through these guards or whatever, you feel something pop out of the bag of holding, cling on the bottom. You pick it up as very electrically, like it's like he kind of shots you a little bit to the touch, not in like a permanent damaging way. Potion in your hand.
Ooh. That sounds fun. Minty.
You get you get a potion of storm giant strength.
Ooh.
You know who
Ooh.
would really benefit from that the most?
me.
Either Glitch or Assam, yeah.
What? Why?
Sam doesn't need strength for anything, to be honest. Like,
Because they both have a -2.
Cool.
Next
That'll
time,
that'll go in the
roll a
bag
deck
right
of
next
many
to-
things, man.
Right next to the stone giant strength.
All right.
One for you, one for me.
Let's open the boxes, distribute the items, and then we can discuss how we want to deal with Lord Redwind. How
Oh,
does that
we
sound?
just want the one item. We don't need anything else. We just want the goblet.
And our
So that
weapons.
Yep. Okay. Because Nico won that fair and square. We're leaving the money for that, and that's it. That's all. And we
Is
need
that
out of here
acceptable,
pronto.
Archon?
I just want the eye.
Why don't you just pay for the eye? You could have just bought it.
Also,
I
not that-
tried, and somebody decided to cause a ruckus.
He's right.
Is Zemog? How is Zemog looking? What every time we say we're just gonna take the
Goblet.
up, and I will roll if I have to.
He is
You
He
look
seems
deep
pretty
into his
well.
eyes.
he seems pretty well unflinching with every
Okay, he's got a good poker face.
very good. Yeah.
That's fine.
Without having his eyes to betray his
I just know that he was the one who put up the most fight with the bidding war. So
What'd you get? You rolled an insight check or perception?
no, he just told me, and that's fine. I'm happy with what he said.
Okay.
my position as the character has shifted a little bit since the beginning of this scene. So
Yeah, like, but you're not moving anyway. You're not. Yeah. Okay. You're not like
he is
tensing at all. You're-
unthreatening, correct,
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
docile.
And
Yeah.
can we also kind of get a roll on this? Because I have to get out of here pronto.
Can I start opening boxes now, or do people still feel opposed to that?
If we have an agreement.
Cool. I'm gonna
Then
start opening
sure.
boxes.
All right.
We just want the goblet. That's it.
Just
All
make
right.
sure you pay for it. Like, offer Redwind a good price there.
All right.
Second board, buddy.
Do you guys remember what you guys bidded on
Yes. 1,800.
for different items? Did anybody else win any other items?
No.
Okay.
Just
All right.
Archon was bidding on something.
And Lord,
Elduin.
what's his face, bought that painting because I manipulated him into it with my -2 charisma.
Mhm.
Yep. That was it.
Yep.
Basically.
There's a sort of a few things going throughout these chests. You do find the goblet, find the eye, which Archon is going to reach for and take if
Yeah, I'm
nobody
not touching
stops
that
him.
thing.
Make sure you pay for it.
Curious that you would leave money during a heist.
Yes, I,
I never said it was a heist.
We're not stealing anything.
I'll be sure to pay him on the way out.
I'll be watching.
Isam is gonna like gently place a hand on Providence's shoulder and just like shake his head like
That's a 24 deception check, Providence, if you want to roll an insight.
I don't think I can beat that. Well, I can nat 20. Hold on. Insight. Oh, I might be able to beat it. I sure don't. That's a nat
You
one.
believe- he says with such conviction that he's going to pay it on the way out that you believe him.
Good.
I'll wait for you to be done and then I'll follow you out because they might want to attack me.
That is very true. So
what were the other items?
I mean, I won't be worried, but I will kill if I have to. Are
let's
you
not
actually
do
going to
any more
start
killing.
taking other items that you did not bid on?
I'm just curious what they were because I'm nosy.
All sorts of things.
That and Kalis isn't here to stop him. So
There was that veil that nobody won or nobody bid on. At least I don't remember anybody winning.
That's free. Nobody bids on it. Its cost is 0.
It's
Yeah, is
still
it
relevant.
It was an
Priceless or is it
NPC. It was an
worthless if no
NPC
one
that
bid
bid
on
on
it?
it, not us. Oh.
Oh yeah, I think an NPC won it, didn't he? Okay.
The gnome, I think.
Yeah,
No.
I think
He got the flying bird.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
he
right.
got the flying bird.
there's looks like there's a ring. It's very interesting looking. Yeah, and the Clockwork Raven is what the gnome won. There's a dagger. It has like these entangled roots and vines engraved into the hilt. You got the ever-burning goblet. Actually, no, this is the lantern. You find a hooded lantern that emits continual flame without heat. I think this is what that guy won, a portrait of a fallen king. There is a chalice that is cracked, but it looks like a very, very enchanted goblet.
But none of them look like any of the objects that were on our list of things that the Black Order is looking for, right?
Yeah, a list from Black Order looking for.
Yeah, when they came to attack, we got a piece of paper that has like all of the stuff that they were.
Oh, you're referring to the list that Ira needs.
Yes.
Yes.
She is not part of the Black Order. Keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she was in charge of the Black Order this
No.
whole time.
No, she's not in charge of the Black Order. The person in charge of the Black Order was a purple tiefling. If you remember, or
Got
blue
it.
tiefling.
So yeah, he's like keeping an eye out for any of that stuff, and if he recognizes
Um,
what any of it does, then that's cool too. If not, that's all right.
Just roll me an Arcana check if you want, or you can detect magic if you have that. There is
That's an 11.
I will give you the Ember Chalice is cracked enchanted goblet that seems to warm any liquid placed within and resist poison. You know the ever burning lantern. These are pretty common. They can do continuous heat. The dagger seems magical, but you're not sure what it does. And then the raven, I mean, unless you're trying to, it's a mechanical. Actually, that is not magical at all. It's more mechanical based. The ring is a little bit more uncommon. Give me a history check, Azam.
Right. That's a 3.
Never mind. You don't know what
It's-
this ring does.
It's clearly the ring of King Tut the Third.
Nope.
It's like bad history.
Okay. Yeah. Then you see more a tapestry of the 5 moons. Maybe that's the one he bought. There's a tapestry of 5 moons. A scroll of ancestry. There is a complete deck of cards.
A scroll of what? Sorry.
Ancestry.
Ancestry.com.
Okay.
Yeah. A delicate parchment traced with bloodlines of several noble houses, including forgotten names. Could be useful.
D&D
to them.
23andMe.
Yeah. So it's a parchment. It's like, yeah. There is a deck of terracotta cards. That's for use for fortune telling. There's a dragon bone chess set, a crimson opera mask, potion sampler crate. That has 6 potions labeled. There's a healing potion, resistance potion, speed, mind shielding, growth, And there's a really suspicious vial that has no label. In a gilded saddle of the Elk Sky.
Holy shit, he's got a lot of stuff in here.
Say a saddle
Mm-hmm.
or a horse?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there.
You're not there, and you're the one who's the most opposed to stealing in our group.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're like, but if you were to steal it without me knowing.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna ask how much it was.
And then of course you have this like fancier like stuff on the walls and armor and stuff too. But that being said, let's go ahead and take our break. As I've kind of written down the most particular stuff that's actually in the crates. Y'all can decide that on our break what you want to do, and we'll be right back, guys. So enjoy some clips. I gotta go use the bathroom. So you guys. Welcome back. We're back from our break. What would y'all like to do?
Grab the cup. Grab all of our weapons, but only our weapons, and then look like I really am ready to leave. Can we go home now?
Is there anything we can help you with, Simog?
Yes, as a matter of fact. For my portion of this barter between parties, I wish to have a conversation with you all after this is done. And that is all that I ask.
Your bonus item.
I will deal with that myself.
And then
Okay.
I would like to kind of step backwards into the dim light shadows, and I'll use my warlock pact magic of at will invisibility.
Oh, okay.
The
How
hell did he
is-
go?
I don't know. How is Archon looking?
Archon is just like waiting
Daily.
for you.
Is he like damaged or hurt?
He took 4 blood. He took, actually no, he took 6 points of damage, so he is still looking relatively okay. He's,
Okay, I'm going to use. Well, she thinks she's using lay on hands, but she's going to use healing hands. And just like walk over to Archon and just like tap him on the shoulder and do 11 points of healing.
What
I
did
actually
you
am-
use?
Just healing. I'm sorry for being loud the other night. You were kind of being a dick, but
I was trying to
Depends.
have a private conversation.
I was trying to have a public conversation.
Get
Look, it was no offense meant. It was nice meeting you. Glad you're going to pay for that. Have a nice life.
Everything's settled. Everything's good. Besides the other blind dude disappearing. Okay. All right.
Used magic, Arwinis.
Yes, I know he used magic, but you know what? Shoot. Okay. Yeah. We got enough to deal with right now. I don't need the sass.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You know, I swear she gets it from someone in our group, though. I'm looking at the ceiling, by the way.
Okay. Let's go. We got everyone calm, settled. No more fighting or killing. Correct?
Captain, we're ready to have a discussion with Lord Redwin. Oh, he's already gone though. He took off with Kalis, right?
Okay,
the guard or
the captain escorted Kalis to Redwood.
Yep.
Which the camera
Alright.
would pan over there, but I'm waiting for a response real quick to see how this plays out.
Response from
Our guest.
Okay. As the camera pans over to the balcony where a captain escorts Kalis to Redwind. The blind one.
Hi, Lord Redwind, sir.
Yes. Do you have my ledger?
I could not locate it on the suspect, but we do have him apprehended, and we will be taking him into the local authorities. My associates are also having a discussion with the Dragonborn from earlier. I would like to extend my condolences to 2 of your guardsmen. The loss of life is something that is never wanted and is deeply regrettable.
Can you bring him back?
It is sadly beyond my abilities to do so.
Us can though.
I would like to drop invisibility and
It's been well over a minute.
Oh shit.
Like, we can't revivify those bitches.
It's been 10 seconds. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna drop my invisibility and be come walking up beside Kalis and say,
Sir Redwin, I believe I could restore them if you wish.
We've had much to discuss.
Indeed, we do. This one and his compatriots have been nothing but helpful to you, sir. They even left your payment for the item that they procured and took none others with them.
See, my friends are very trustworthy.
Roll a persuasion check, Samog.
Can I give him the help action?
Yeah, you can roll at advantage.
before, I'm gonna burn a Dark One's Gift to add a D10 to it.
Did you roll at advantage?
I did.
Oh,
Okay, so-
nice.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Thanks to your Dark One's gift, because he had a 19 for his insight.
Dark One's Luck, excuse me. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Dark One's Luck.
Very well.
I do feel that the most pressing matter of the current situation
Is finding the ledger.
Also, your house has been displaced from time and space.
I know. Once I get the ledger back, I'll replace it back on the material plane.
As long as you're aware. And he will turn around and leave.
Smug. Been waiting for your trip for quite a while.
My master has taken notice of your efforts, but I still see that you are wanting in the financial departments for an arrangement with him. Do you have a proposed alternative form of payment?
You will make me what he is.
No, I know what you want, but you are forgetting what my master wants. I know you held this little auction to try and raise the funds, but by my calculations and with the auction having stopped at the potential thieves in the midst of your lackluster security, the means of garnering the wages have dissipated from your reach.
How much do you need?
Well, since you are not as capable of raising the coin, my master will accept blood. Living blood, though, no corpses. I don't care if they're slaves or tavern maids or whatever they are, but they are to be alive, and they are to be delivered in 30 days.
Done.
Oh, and children, particularly siblings, are most preferred. Now, how might my master and I be of service to you before I depart on the next leg of my journey?
I am dying. Your master can fix that. That is what I want.
And you are sure of such a thing? This is not a short-term desire. You must understand the implications of what you request.
How does the children have to be?
Really, the aspect of siblings more important than children, but if you can find them within 2 years apart and, no older than 16, that would be best.
Very
Babes
well.
won't do, unfortunately.
Very well. You will have your master. Tell your master you have a deal.
That was a very wise decision of you, Redwin. My master will be in contact with another Zemog shortly.
Very well. The guards close the door, and then eventually Kalis returns to the rest where the camera pans to the party coming out of the vault, following by Archon, is kind of met with Kalis.
Who did I run into? Everybody?
What do you say?
Yeah, it's not to Lord Redwin.
Oh, hold on. Super quick. I kind of like pull my friends to the side and be like, you go do whatever you gotta do, Mr. Scary Dragon Man. Doors that way.
Appreciate it. He starts turning to walk towards the foyer. And he turns to the son. I'll let Dominos know he has a new follower. He turns to walk off.
Did you follow another god?
Tom.
I've always been a man of many gods.
Nope, let's not get into that.
That's okay.
What is a Kalis?
Faith is big. Anyway. So Redwin is the one that did this to the house. And he won't put it back until he gets the ledger back.
Nico, bag of holding.
No, we can't give him that back.
No, bag of holding. Put it in the bag of holding. Put it in the bag of holding.
It's just us right in this corner of the building.
You're coming out of the vault. You're in the hallway there.
Yeah, but so the guards are still there or no?
They were still they would have like there would have been. They'll be
they-
actually they'll be sealing the fucking vault back up. So did y'all take anything other than the goblet and you left everything else there?
Correct.
Just the goblet. Yep.
If they were going to be locking it up right away, I also would have left the money box with the 1,800 gold.
Shouldn't we bring it
Platinum
directly
exceeds, but it
to?
equals.
Shouldn't we bring it directly to Lord Redwind?
Well, I already told. He's already been told that
all right.
the money was being left there.
Well, the guards
Why
verified
don't-
that y'all took the verify with the guards that you gave the money over. Blah blah blah. That's what they're doing.
When
They're
I-
sealing up the vault.
When I flew out the window, it wasn't like
Actually, the
this.
vault.
It's possible. It's possible that the Black Order escaped with his ledger before he was able to throw this up. In which case, we can offer to help him look for it beyond the.
I told him that we would take the imposter to justice, and to the correct authorities.
Maybe the imposter had a partner.
Accomplice.
And we can interrogate the imposter.
Okay,
in
hold on,
order
real
to
quick,
try to find
real quick,
the
real quick,
ledger.
real quick. Does anybody have an empty bottle?
Hold on.
I might be able to empty like a spell component pouch or something. I
If
don't
y'all
know if any of
drinking
my spell
any
components are there.
potions of healing, you would have had that bottle as well.
We've got
Because-
a bunch of potions.
Because I
I
have
have
a.
Jug that is entirely not empty.
Can you empty it, or is it
So
alcohol?
No, I literally it always refills.
Okay, well, no, that's not helpful.
Sorry.
What do you need a bottle for?
So I have a potion of etherealness. If we can empty this out, but leave a little bit left, that way we're not wasting the potion. Empty it out into something else, and then I can say I found this on him, so maybe he had an accomplice that got away.
I think I still have my water skin. I don't think I'll roll it though.
Why wouldn't he be able to have had 2 potions of etherealness?
I mean, technically, I do have 2.
Provinces is going to take out a potion of healing. I have a greater healing potion of healing. Nico, drink this.
I'm just confused about why we need an empty bottle to
To
say
prove
that.
that somebody took it and left.
Oh, okay, very slow.
Nico, did you drink
in
it?
This one.
I did drink it. What do I roll?
It's just a healing potion. Greater
Have
healing.
you even taken damage?
Yeah, I've taken 9.
4d4 plus 4.
Jesus Christ.
So
A greater potion of healing that she gave you.
Yeah, you know, we probably could have used that for. And then she drinks it.
There's people more
You guys were
damage.
talking!
But,
10 plus whatever, so I get all of it back. Thank you.
She takes the bottle right out of your hand. She's like, here you go.
Thank you. Maybe somebody else should do the pouring?
I can do it.
You know, blind.
I will take the
Sure,
bottle
sure,
right
sure.
back.
give me a performance check.
Performance? Not like
Or
sleight of
just
hand?
A bartending check.
I think sleight of
slide-
hand.
Go ahead, fine, slide of
It's
hand.
like performance is charisma.
Yeah.
Do you
Not
have?
these two.
You're right.
You also
right,
have
yeah.
emboldening bond too.
Okay.
And Kalis is gonna like give a measuring look at, or something give a measuring look at Kalis is like,
Ooh, and I got a 4 on that. So 26 with emboldening bond.
I'm
Yeah, you're
impressed
gonna
by
need
the way
support
you
in
think,
it.
Kalis.
With steady hands, because you have to have steady hands when using a bow and arrow. You easily pour it into the bigger bottle.
Okay. As long as you're still just like
yeah, like a sip left in the first one. And then I'll
I
give
will
it to
take that.
Kalis.
stash that.
All right, are you ready to do this then? Want
Uh,
to Kalis? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go straight back to glitch.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And the
camera
rest of
pans
us are-
back- Yeah, the camera pans back over to Redwin. As Zamaga, as you walking, are you walking back down the stairs?
Yes, I would be kind of heading towards the group, but
Yeah.
if I
He would quickly what half siblings, like a half brother and half sister work?
No, they must share the same parents. That is imperative.
Shit. So the two in the Chainbreakers would not work. Very well.
And as walking back to the vault room, he would be looking. I know that's weird to say as I'm covering my eyes, but he would be looking for, well, really, Glitch.
Well, you're walking back to the group, and I don't know how you have blind sight, right? That 10 feet or whatever. And Kalis, who are you walking with, trying to find?
Huh?
You said you're going back to Glitch, right?
Yeah, I remember where I put him.
Okay. Arnis, what did you want to do?
Kind of avoid Elduin
She can come with me.
and probably go with Kalis. Let's see the strongest.
Who's
Samog,
talking to Redwind?
Oh god,
So-
Nico. No. Yeah.
No.
Just somebody be nice and civil until I get back up there.
I can be nice.
Probably best.
I'll go with
so
whoever's
Mog-
talking to Redwind.
Okay. Samog, as you're coming down, you see Arnis and Kalis kind of branching off towards like behind one of the pillars as from the other group.
I'll follow. I'll head over there.
So following Arnis and Kalis. Okay.
If you need some time to escape this prison, allow me to take care of your dead weight.
Huh?
Nope, not gonna happen. Thank you though. We got it covered.
Well, are you not planning to uphold your end of the bargain and meet me after this is all done?
We are, yes.
And you intend to lug around an unconscious... I'm sorry, what is Glitch?
I think
Half
he's
elf.
a
He's
half
a-
elf.
Half
He's
a
elf.
Lord
he's
Redwind
Lord-
right
Right
now.
now, he
Redwind.
looks like Lord Redwood.
Oh yeah,
And
right
then
now he looks
unconscious
like Lord
Lord
Redwind, but he's an half elf. High
Yeah.
half elf.
He's very
Unless
high.
you intend on carrying
Tons of
around
marijuana.
an unconscious elf.
I'm pretty strong.
I bet you
Plus-
are.
Plus, we need him when he wakes up to interrogate him.
Well, if this is to make things more difficult for you, then I apologize.
And I would like to touch him and cast Dimension Door to exit with Glitch.
And in an instant, Zamog disappears with Glitch.
Counterspell. No.
Why don't you listen in our group? We have 10 clerics.
There's no wizard in our group. Okay. That guy's really creepy.
You
And
just
he
took
just
Glitch.
took Glitch.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
But what did he mean that we agreed to talk to him after?
We'll get to this first. Let's talk to Redwind and tell him that our prisoner just escaped with the blind dude.
Okay. Lord Redwood?
Got a problem.
If he doesn't
The-
come, she'll start yelling with thaumaturgy.
I'll just start
Well, or
walking.
what? Let's hold on. Let's pause for you guys for a second. What are the rest of the party doing?
We were talking to Lord Redwind.
Yeah, we
think.
were just kind of walking by them.
All
to
right,
get-
as that is transcribing, you come up to talk to Lord Redwind. What are y'all saying?
Hi, we're the good guys who helped
We were able to negotiate with Archon. He said he would leave some payment for the eye, but there's no way we could take him ourselves.
Payment, I see. Why did he just... He walked right out the building and didn't look like he had anything. He didn't pay for anything.
Well,
How did he
again,
walk out?
He literally just walked out.
You told us it was like, you know, like a there's spacey outside.
It was?
There isn't now?
No.
Oh.
I returned us back.
So we should just go then.
Do you have the ledger?
No.
Lord Redwood.
We've left you payment for the goblet, and we apologize for the problem the Black Order has caused. We'll do our best to hunt them down and find that ledger.
Okay.
Especially since our prisoner just disappeared with Zamog. Or the blind dude.
Zamog took him.
Yep.
You're free to go.
Cool.
Okay, let's
Yes.
get going, and then we gotta find Glitch and the prisoner, both of them. Oh gosh,
Do
this
you
is
happen
crazy.
to know, before you go, do you happen to know if there's any twins in town? I would like to offer
Nope.
them a job.
I'm a twin, but my
No.
other here.
Hey, you don't know.
Arnish,
any
you
of
did
that.
not hear that. The
Oh,
whole
sorry.
So you did not hear the conversation that Samag had with them. None of you did.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a twin, but the other one isn't anywhere close to here, if that matters.
Dude, what is your twin? Where's your twin at?
Honestly, I haven't seen him in like at least a decade, probably a little longer. I'd have to double check my backstory.
Oh, what's his name?
Why?
He,
Why? do you
he
need-
brings out a little pad and he's ready to write it down.
This is getting weird.
Yeah. Why do you need to know that much detail?
I have a job for you and your brother.
Oh, that won't work. No. We're
I
like,
could track down your brother for you. It'd be
You're-
fine.
that's not the problem. It's like an estrangement thing. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll find your brother for you.
No, like you're not picking up what I'm laying down.
I'm just like
my fault.
I'm putting my hand on Nico's shoulder and kind of like backing away with her. If we see any twins, if I see a set of twins anywhere,
How can you
I will
see? You're
send them
blind.
your way. Faith, and then I just like spin around, and we're walking away.
Let's
Got
get
this
going.
fight.
Oh,
But
One-
if you want
one
the job,
last-
it's really good. Okay.
One last question, Lord Redwin. Why would they want your ledger?
I don't give a shit about the ledger anymore.
Okay,
That's
but why would they want it?
I don't fucking care. You're free to go.
And there are enemies, so I was just trying to figure out what their motivations might be.
People want powerful magical items in this world, and I happen to have them.
The ledger is it magical?
Oh, the ledger is I was holding as ransom for payment for something that I no longer need.
Can we go
Huh.
now? I'm tired.
Yes, can we go
I
now,
got
please?
burned. My clothes are singed. I'd like to go, please.
You're free to go. Yes.
Let's go before he notices. Let's go.
I'm tired
Hope
of
you
wearing this
enjoyed your
suit.
stay.
No. Let's go.
Have
The
better.
derbs was not good enough.
No.
They were delicious, thank you.
I'm walking out.
It's like everyone forgetting
As
that
you-
I look like Mira.
As
Yeah,
you start
we're out.
walking out, Lord Edwin, not Edwin. What's his name?
Eldwin.
Eldwin.
Lord Date Rape is his new name.
Yeah.
Do you ready to return home, darling?
No.
Kalis
Just
like
keep walking.
puts his arm around her shoulders and just keeps walking away with her.
Yep.
Providence will like step in front of him.
I'm
You
just
do
gonna
it.
give him a dirty look.
You do realize a war is about to happen if you do not return home.
Yes, I
Walking.
understand, but I have more things to do as well.
Also,
You better
like,
figure
you
out
need
a
to
solution for this war.
just go back and
Well,
report that she's
tell-
alive.
Tell my father I'm fine, I'm safe, and I'm trying to
Stop
what
the
I need to
world
do here.
from ending.
There you go. Stop the war from ending.
As you're having this conversation, they bring him the painting. I think this is for our house as well.
You can go get that set up. I've got things
But
to
you're
do. I
supposed to
cannot
return-
go home. I'm not going home yet. If I go home now, the world will end. More than just between our two
If you
wars.
don't go home, the war will pretty much end with the war.
My father can contact me again if he needs to, and make sure I'm alive. Stop this war, Elduin. We don't need more bloodshed. We already have enough as it is. I have to figure out why I got captured. I got to figure out what's going on with everyone else. My friends need me too. I know my people need me as well. But they made me their leader, and I need to help them right now.
Give me a persuasion check.
Did you have great emboldening, bud? Yeah, we'll break it.
I got a dirty 20, so it's fine.
Ooh. Can I cast guidance on
What?
her?
Can I do to help?
Stop this war. Open the borders again.
You
I'm
know your
alive.
father. You know your father. He will not stop until he gets you in his hand. But here, he hands you a sending stone. I have the other. If you need help, come let me know. Reach out.
Thank you.
I'll try to hold off your father as long as I can, but you know him. He will not.
I know.
He probably won't even fucking listen to me.
Hi. He normally does try to listen to you. You're his second in command kind of thing, so... And this is the first nice thing you've done for me in, like, ever.
You roll a fucking natural 20 on your persuasion, so it's fine. Trying to stop a fucking war. I don't want to be in the middle of a goddamn war.
I don't either. But I think we're going to be in a bigger war if we don't stop this as well. As much as you don't like it, I have to help them.
In 10 days, there is a council meeting between both countries.
Where?
The King's Castle.
The
If you
cane?
yes.
Ugh.
There will be a discussion, a truce for treaty. If you're not, if your father doesn't see you, I fear this will go south.
Understood.
So if you make an
days? Okay.
appearance, maybe that we can get this settled.
Better than nothing, alright.
He turns, and I'll hang this up in the bedroom above the bed. And he turns to walk out.
Well, that was very strange from him.
He didn't seem
Prob-
too bad.
Providence,
This
you
time.
Providence, you get a nice smack on the ass from your half-orc friend.
Oh, you're
Darling.
back.
Darling, that was fun.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Oh, you know, things.
Okay.
Where are you staying tonight? May I come visit?
Oh, the inn. The one over there.
What
Blazing
room?
Phoenix.
The Blazing Phoenix, guys. What room?
I don't even remember. I actually am staying with a bunch of people though.
Yeah, but the person who's sharing a room with you also is somewhere.
Is
That is true.
kidnapped.
Yeah, it's glitch.
Unless
So-
you want a roommate, I can be your roommate if you want. We're roommates. I will say to the half orc.
But I
Well,
have
what about
would that
me?
require a roommate?
Tell you what, you tell me where you're staying and I might find you.
Yes, Caleb.
Alice?
Who is this?
Really pretty lady who's been close to Providence for about 10 minutes.
And we're just gonna let her stay in our rooms?
No,
No,
we're
no, no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
do that.
No, we're gonna let Providence go
Stay in her
separate.
room.
We need to find
I-
Glitch.
Yes.
Darling, I'll be at the Whispering Alley.
Okay, wonderful. I just got to get some stuff cleared up with my friends here first. Might take a
What the
couple
f-
days.
It just require one night.
Don't worry.
Can I
Sure.
cast, as we're leaving, can I cast locate object on something Glitch was wearing before we leave, just in case he's within
1,000 feet of us.
1,000 feet of us
On this plane.
on this plane of existence?
Yeah. He has that like cat that always points north.
Oh, Zamaga sent you a message. All right, you can cast it, and depending on what Zamag tells me, I'll let you know if it succeeds. What does it look like when you cast a spell, Zom?
Ethan, eyes go back for a moment, like as we're walking out and you guys are having this conversation. He steps out the door and he sees like where we are, and immediately his eyes go black and the shadows around him start whispering, and he says, Mother of Night, Goddess of Secrets, help me find my friend. And all of a sudden all the shadows are sort of like, and he's like listening from every shadow to hear like where Glitch in this item might be.
Did you see my message, Rain? You
Yeah, I
didn't
messaged
respond.
you back.
No, you didn't.
That'll break concentration on calm person on the guards that were calmed before, and it'll be a new concentration spell.
Did you send that to the wrong person?
No, I sent it to you on Skype. Direct message, Jugan.
Skype?
Zoom.
Zoom?
Whatever.
I don't see it.
Skype is dead.
Oh, you probably sent it to the other Jugan. Try
yeah.
to send it because he has two
Oh.
on here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's two Jugans.
Did
That's
did you send it to the
crazy.
battle camp?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, there we go.
I need to do this.
Battle cam, answer now.
All right.
Hold on, I sent 4, and this is the last one. I just retyped them.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah, poor
All
Skype.
right. So. Would you focus on Zom? Like, of him?
The hat he was always wearing.
All right. The entrance to the high hill, if you remember on the Gilton map,
Yeah.
you sense Glitch kind of moving down the hill.
Okay, he's gonna like put a hand on Providence's shoulder and look at the other. run now. And he's gonna just like run outside and like dash as fast as he can in that direction.
I will
Like
keep
giving
easy
chase.
pace with Isob.
I will run faster than them.
I'm like, I don't know where we're going, so we're just having a light jog out here.
As y'all running, would Samag been running or walking with him?
Walking, he intends to meet with the party.
Okay. You get about halfway up the road, by like right. Actually, you probably at this point get probably around like, down the street on the main road of the Blazing Phoenix Tavern, and you see Samag walking with Glitch in his arms towards the Blazing Phoenix Tavern.
Aww.
Full body tackle.
Oh my god.
No.
Fitz.
Hello again, sir. I don't think I ever caught your name. It's fine. You don't have to tell me. But I would like that person back.
Why, he is not in any danger, nor am I taking him anywhere except to meet with you all. And as for the nomenclature, you may call me Zamog.
Well, I am Kalis. Could I please have our friend back? I would just feel much
when he says
better.
friend, like Isam just elbows him.
I-
as soon as the
I
word
mean,
friend comes up.
Can we have the suspect? We have thus far apprehended.
Very convincing, Kalis.
If you are planning to return him to Lord Redwind, then
Oh, no,
I
no, no,
Oh,
cannot
no,
give
no,
him
no, no,
back.
no. No.
Hey, how long
no.
does this guy's self last?
An hour.
No,
probably-
I think it's longer than that.
No, well, maybe 8, but I always thought it was an hour.
I'm pretty sure it's an hour.
I think it's an hour. 1
So
hour.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's probably like as you're all having this discussion, the skies fades and it's Glitch.
Okay. Before we do anything else, Isam, here's your necklace back.
You see like this look of relief when he gets it back, like he was terrified at any minute something horrible could happen, and he just kind of like
A
holds
lot
it close for a second and closes his eyes, and then he puts it back on.
Can I
Do
have the
you
ring
have
back?
any- do you have any
Yeah,
like,
he gives you back the ring.
Thank you.
animal changes left?
No, and Nova just faded, so she's tired. So no, that's it.
Okay.
I've got to rest. So
Do we have a cloak?
Of
Anything? A
I have
cloak of covering hair that is blonde instead of brown?
I have a jacket that like it's like I mean, I'm wearing a suit. I've just got a suit jacket I could throw over her head.
Yep, let's
That's
do
fine.
that.
How close are we to being done today?
Pretty close.
pretty close. I think maybe 15 minutes, if that.
Because I think Garner will have probably some interesting
Yeah.
interactions with Zamog.
Because
So, if I can interject my creative thoughts on that, and I haven't talked about this with Jugan, so please, everybody, be open to this. I would love to end taking a third watch with Garner, and that be where we resume next time is the beginning of third watch with Zamagan and
You would-
Alindri.
If y'all stay in a tavern, you won't really need a third watch, but if y'all wanted, but yeah.
I'm sure you could convince
in whatever.
Providence to let you be in that room because she's the most protective of all of us. And she'll want to keep you close and to keep an eye on you, maybe. But
also if I could just see our friend real quick. And he'll kind of like just take him and I'm just gonna dump the last bit of lay on hands I've got, which
And
is
I'll double that out.
25.
Holy shit, bro. I mean, I'll add
He's up
a
to
healing
32 hit
hands
points
to,
out of 44.
and then I'm gonna add. We'll double team him. Mine's not as good as yours. My hands only do 6 because I didn't roll that great.
But our hands did 31.
I'll throw in a cure wounds as well. Why not?
Okay.
So you get
So-
7. You gotta be full now.
Glitch is up and walking around.
No, I think
But
he's still
he's-
unconscious, but he's 100% healed. Can we get inside and back into the rooms? My hair is a problem, and I need
So,
to attune to this
here's-
stupid thing.
So, as y'all cast all this stuff, like all his wounds that he sustained and everything and all that are like singed and, I don't want to say cauterized, but like healing cauterized. And he's like, he doesn't look as beat up, but he is still unconscious from the beating he did take.
Oh, okay. That checks out.
Because
I'll just carry
I'm not
him
gonna
up.
roleplay his character for this, so it's gonna be on to him.
So
But
maybe
I'll just fire him
once
into
we've
it.
all maybe once we've all had a rest, Zamog, I have a feeling that another one of our companions would like to speak with you alone.
Indeed, I have a feeling that you are correct.
What was that, Kalis?
I flat out forgot what I was gonna say.
That's on par. That's chats.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
outside, it's nighttime, his eyes are just his head is staring into the sky.
Okay. We gotta find a way to get me in besides me having a coat over my head to kind of.
It's a
And my
very
eyes-
nice coat.
It's a very nice clothes, but my eyes also are not the same color.
Well then
Can you
don't
pretend
look at
to be
anybody.
sleeping? I can just carry you up.
Yeah.
Zamog will take
Our
off
friends-
his headband.
Our friends just got a little too drunk at a party and now we have to carry them back to the hotel.
Yeah.
He's gonna take off his eye patch and kind of hand it over to her. If she's interested, it's probably pretty filthy. But
But you know who
He
has
I'm
expects you
good.
to
I'm
take it.
good. Thank you. I'm good.
But now to answer that question that's kind of that's looming about Zamog's physical characteristics, he is missing one eye, so there it's just a void in the one side, and his other eye is just very yellow and veiny. It looks like it's extremely exhausted, but it's only one working eye, and the other is just an empty space.
Bro.
Providence is just kind of standing with her arms out.
Fine. Fine.
Just
Fine.
do it.
Also, I can fly you to the window. I have more uses of my flight if you want to go in the back way and not have anybody see you.
You struggled last time trying to fly me up. Do you think you got it?
It's okay. I mean, you're not that heavy. Maybe if you lost a little bit. Like,
Kalis's
but-
face just like even I know not to say that.
I got
Straight to
it. I got
Providence.
it.
That was
Yeah.
that. She's just gonna glare at you quickly, go Providence, and go. Just get this over with.
Just like swoosh you up. Yeah.
Switch her
Covers
up
you
in
up with my
Heiser.
coat.
Head and kind of close her eyes.
And then she's like really drunk and just trying to like nap. Kalis, can
I've
you
got-
grab?
I've got Glitch pretty much like piggybacked on my bag.
Yeah, good.
All right. One by one, you make it into the tavern.
Me too.
I guess you bring Arnis and Glitch back to their rooms. And what is the rest of you going to do?
I would like to beeline to wherever Lady Klein is staying. But that can wait till next week or next session. That's what Nico is doing.
Okay. What about Assam, Kalis, and Providence and Zamok? What are y'all doing?
Providence is walking Arwenus up to the rooms, and she is explicitly yelling out things like, "Whew, this one cannot hold her liquor."
See? Well, she's cut up. She's gonna quick jab at you like, stop it.
I'll drop Glitch off in this room. He was sharing a room with Providence, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
For simplicity purposes, room 3.
Right. Yeah. I'll drop Glitch off. I'll make sure he's like all tucked in and nice, and that there's a glass of water next to the table for him, and a health potion just in case he needs it. And then I didn't get to eat anything at that party. I didn't get to drink anything at that party. I am starving, and so I'm gonna go down to the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna literally drop Arwenus on her bed, and then.
Rude. You could have put me down gently. God dang it.
Sorry. Well, not really.
I just love the dichotomy.
Artemis, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Thank God. 15.
You land on the bed, and you feel like the corner of it. You hear a slight crack of the bed, but the bed's still up. But now has a slight wiggle.
That's
I
fine,
told you you
it's fine.
should lose a little bit of weight, but
It's gonna go.
It's more of Providence not really knowing her own strength.
It's okay. It's okay. I can fix it. And she's gonna cast mending and repair the bed.
Arwenus is, as soon as Isan says it, she's going there. I'm like,
oh, I'm not there. I was just joking.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
If you said that,
I'm still outside with Nico.
Oh.
No, I'm
Alright.
sorry. I'm sorry, Arwenus. Do you want
It's
something
okay,
to
it's
eat?
fine.
I can.
Yes, please. Can you get me food? I have to attune to the headband, tiara again, so I can go back.
Yeah, I'll be back up in
Disguise.
5 minutes.
Thank you.
Nico went straight to Lady Klein. We'll pick that
If
one up.
he sees her leaving, he's gonna try to talk to her before she leaves.
Okay.
If it's dark, you can't see me leaving.
Yes, as a knight.
It doesn't matter if it's using dark vision, you can't see me in darkness because of my subclass. I'm invisible. Yeah.
But you're inside a tavern that's lit.
Then
when
it's
she
not
leaves.
dark. That's
I mean, when
How about
you
that?
start to
We'll-
leave,
we'll
do I
settle
have the
this.
chance
Nico,
to talk?
give me a stealth check,
to you?
and Promise or Isam, give me a perception check. We'll have the dice settle it.
I mean, if you really don't want me to see you, I'm not
it
entirely
doesn't matter
opposed.
at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to that room and spend a few minutes outside mending my clothing, so that I look.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you can probably catch her as she's mending her clothing.
Well, no, like if I saw you leaving,
You
I
both
was
got a
just gonna-
21.
Yep.
You literally both got a 21. So, Assam, you quick as you are outside, you see Nico mending her stuff as she's clearly getting ready to go straight up to. She's making herself presentable.
Nico,
Hmm?
would you consider waiting until morning to hear what Zamog has to say first?
No, and honestly, I don't understand why you guys were so okay with him saying he wasn't going to tell us his side of the bargain, but when Lady Klein wasn't giving specifics, you guys wouldn't let me hear the end of it.
We haven't made any official bargain with Zamog beyond just meeting him.
I
The
No, I
only
need to
thing
get-
we're trying to do with Lady Klein is negotiate more freedom for you. That's it. Our problem with Lady Klein is the way that she treats you.
Sure.
That's why we're worried.
My problem with Zamog is that we have no idea what kind of debt he's going to try to hold over us now that we haven't finished the negotiation beforehand. I'm getting
What
this
debt?
to her.
We owe him nothing. We don't understand what this is that she wants, what it's for, what she wants to do with it.
Mhm.
I'm just asking to have some patience. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
No, I need to get this
I'm
to her.
just making a suggestion.
I need to get this to her.
Okay. And so Deco hauls beelines for Lady Klein quarters, and the camera pans back over to where Providence and Kalis went downstairs. Where's Zamog at this moment? Is he sitting in the corner glooming, or what are you doing?
So he would have checked into the room across from room 3, which I guess for simplicity's sake we'll say is room 4.
Mm-hmm.
And he is sitting on the bunk in there with the door open, staring at the door that says room 3 on it.
All right, so Kalis, you would catch with your blind sight Zamog sitting on the thing because it's open door with your like Daredevil type vision.
I shut the door. And I know that I'm going to see Providence, so I took Glitch's key and I make a show of locking the door. And then not locking eyes with him because both of our eyes are covered, but like making an a silent acknowledgement that I know he's there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay.
He'll silently respond just with the doors were open. Wasn't trying to be hidden.
Yep.
And then he is unbuttoning his shirt and like rolling up his sleeves. He hates wearing this.
And you meet up with Providence downstairs getting food. And we'll close on this scene.
Zemog is staying across from you.
Oh, that's creepy.
I don't know what he wants with us. Or more specifically what he wants with Glitch. I don't know. I always try and be a very open-minded and trusting person. And I'm trying not to let creepy things dissuade me from that, because a person is more than what they present themselves as being.
Yeah. I know you lived a very sheltered life. A lot of people want to hurt other people. And that's where people like you and me
finding that out.
Yeah, and that's why people like you and me have to stop them. I don't know what Astaria says, but Sylphrena says that, I need to step in and make sure people are not fighting. That is my job. And so I'm not going to go harm him, but if he starts to harm Glitch, I will harm him back.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Our witness is upstairs. I'm going to go grab her some food. You want to come up?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you
food?
Yeah, we'll get some. What do you think she eats?
I don't know. Like,
rich people food?
What do rich people eat?
I don't know.
I mean, she's kind of, if we're being honest, she has eaten kind of whatever we've given her.
Yeah, I want to be nice though. Like, what would be like a nice thing to eat? Like, I heard rich people eat snails.
Oh, ew. And then, like, he kind of like flags the barkeep down. Do people really eat snails?
It's a delicacy.
Do you have some?
But of course.
Can we get a good order and other fancy foods? I got like
he puts a platinum down.
Like fancy.
But of course.
Thanks.
You about 20 minutes to prepare it.
Yep. We'll wait down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about this Zamog guy, but
that entire situation was awful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got out. and I will constantly thank Astaria for that. But I don't know. It just felt like around every corner of that situation, it was stacked against us almost.
Yeah, I'd agree. And everything was changing. Like, first there was like we needed to get the ledger, and he didn't want us to have the ledger, and then suddenly it's just not important anymore.
Yeah.
Like what could make a person shift their house to a different plane of existence
For a singular item,
and then
just let it walk out the door?
I don't understand. So,
That means their priorities have changed.
yeah. Exactly.
And I don't think they've changed for the better.
Okay.
There's so much going on, Providence.
I don't know. And then yeah.
At least we did this for Nico. This will take care of a portion of her debt. And she can live a little easier every day, knowing that that weight has been slightly lifted off of her shoulders.
Yeah. I like Nico. She kind of fits in with us.
I think Nico is a very exceptional individual. And I'm rather excited to see the part that they play in all of this.
Mm-hmm. At least they don't have any like crazy demons or angels or anything chasing after them yet. So that's
Yet.
good. Yeah. It's nice. And they're not about to start a world war. That's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They might be the same as us all. I don't know. Okay.
All right. Let's just. We got through tonight.
Mhm.
And we'll just keep getting through nights until this is over.
Yeah. Also, you need to get your armor back on.
Yeah, I know. I hate this suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
At
Okay.
this point, it's like completely unbuttoned. Like,
Yeah, just not too much. I tried that look this evening, did not work.
huh?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How's the food coming?
She brings you a plate, and it's excellently designed because she catches a symbol on Kalis's. Well, actually, no, you're not wearing your armor. So she catches a symbol on Providence, what you're wearing. So
Probably the necklace.
Yeah. And with that platinum, she catches the symbol in you. She used that as a vision, and it's all designed and laid out in the symbol of what's on your neck.
Oh, so it's like in the shape of a dove. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's shaped of a dove.
Made out
all
of
the
snails.
Made out of snails.
Yeah, if Isam passes this, like as he's coming up, he'll
And
just like
Cap-
look at it in disgust.
She took seaweed and just kind of like lace it down to curve out the feathers of the dove.
and the
Beautiful.
caviar. Don't forget the caviar.
Caviar is
Yeah,
on
oh,
the
there's
side.
good. Okay, good. And then can I
Arwin is
also?
gonna love this.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Can I also just have like just like the the slop kind of stuff just for myself?
Yeah, do you have anything sweet like bread?
Sweet
We
like
have-
bread.
Like sweet bread.
But of course.
We're such plebeian folk at trying so hard.
And you've been to like steakhouses that bring it on like a wood platter. They bring it to you on a wood platter with like a butter and a knife as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Good. So I got a bowl of slop, and he's got some bread and butter.
Let's take it all up to Arwin.
Okay.
And Isam's gonna go because he's staying there with her. Like so,
Like, hey,
Like,
Sam,
we can-
we got Arwin
we
some
can-
fancy food.
attune together. He looks Like he looks almost more disgusted by the fact that it's a dove than by like the snails. So he's gonna be like, is that a dove?
Look. And she points at her necklace.
No. That means it's gonna keep walking.
As we pass by the room that Zamag is staying in, though, I will take a roll and like a little thing of butter and like lean in and set it on the table. If the door is still open,
It's still open.
I'll set it on the table as we walk by to Arminus's room.
Okay.
You say a stick of butter is what you brought
No,
me?
like a roll with a pat of like it's a sweet roll with a
Oh.
like cinnamon butter.
He's like, here's some
Here's
butter.
just some
enjoy.
butter.
Kalis. Oh, Providence is with you too, right?
Yeah, and so is Aesop.
And so, okay. You lay, or you set it there. You see no movement from Zamag whatsoever. Like, not even moving at all.
I'm still not saying anything.
Oh, I know this spell. But does Isam know it? He gets it next level.
Then I'm going to say no, he doesn't know it.
I'm just saying he's very still sitting there. He has not moved.
Maybe he's
Can I make it
meditating.
an investigation or perception check?
I mean, I'm giving it on your passive perception as it is.
All right.
I'm just like,
You want to make a different
Well,
kind
I
of
mean,
check, you can, but those won't help you any more than what you see.
enjoy the food.
I want to try to dispel an illusion in case that's an illusion of Zamag is what I was trying to do with an
How long does it take to
investigation.
cast?
No, that's not a casting thing. It's just like
Dispel. How long does it take to cast?
no, he's not
No, no, no.
casting dispel.
If it's an illusion,
a-
you get an action to try and see through it.
You can
Oh.
you can spend your action to try to
Okay.
see through an illusion. I think on some illusions, I don't know that spell specifically, but I know with other illusions that's a thing.
Like with
Nature even lets you take an action to.
disguise self, it says in the spell you can see through it if you take your action to do an investigation check.
All right, we're doing an investigation check.
All right.
He's on his own. I've already.
That is a natural one. He is so real.
He looks
He's even
very
realer
You could
than
swear
stoic,
his
too.
eye follows you around the room as you move.
He looks so stoic sitting there.
Yeah, he's clearly there, guys.
Okay. I never thought otherwise. And then I like open Arminus's door. Brought you fancy food.
Yeah.
Close the door
It's a
behind you.
dove.
Fancy food.
We asked for the fanciest stuff they had.
All right.
Yeah, close the door
What?
behind us.
Nails.
All right.
Well,
So
snails,
you're married?
seaweed, and fish eggs.
I'm not married. I'm to be married.
You have a bed that he put
No, we don't have that yet. He's just being facetious, okay?
that
One-
didn't sound facetious.
As this idle conversation concludes into the night, shortly right after you close the door for the viewers, the stoic Zamag kind of fades as the spell only lasts a minute. And he is no longer sitting there, and we'll pick up with that next time. In 2 weeks, I think. Be sure. The 1st of June.
Same
Is-
bad time, same bad
Same
day.
bad channel. And we'll pick up with the conclusion of this storyline and possibly a level up at the end of that session. So for all my multi-class, which is a lot of ya, start thinking about what you want to probably multi-class in as we conclude this story arc.
Would you
So
say we're
far.
going to level up?
Potentially level up, depending on what y'all do and how far y'all get. So just start thinking about if you want a multi-class or subclass, what your next level up will look like.
I don't know if I want a third class.
Well, I mean,
I was gonna originally
for
wait
building
until
purposes,
9.
you know, throughout the
Yeah.
2 weeks, what it would look like if you went this way. I know how y'all do. I figured I'd give you like 2 weeks to really decide that. So, all right. With that being said, thank you guys for hanging out, watching tonight. Thank you for the raids that we had. We at one point we're at I think like 30. We're at 30. 42 with our mass viewers. Okay, I remember when I looked, it was like 30 or something. Thank you for the raids from Ages of NR and Vincent Page. Vicent, whatever, Page. Thank you for the raids, guys. And then we had Schemer Soul King followed and Rainbow Foxy followed. And then of course we had our lovely resubs from Isolde and Roar Tender. And we had a magic item redeem as well. So thank you guys for hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below what your favorite part was. And, you know, if you don't want to, leave your favorite emoji, you know, engagement. And as far as announcements and stuff, I really don't have any. I want to get set back up, do more painting again, and get the itch. I also got to figure out what I want to paint at the same time. So, you know, if some mod sits around, I might have to 3D print a miniature for him and paint him. So who knows? But that being said, we'll turn it over to Isolde.
Did you know that sloths can hold their breath for 40 minutes, which is actually longer than dolphins?
Nature is just wonderful.
That's almost as fun of a fact as my elephant one from a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I wonder how they tested that. Did they just hold both of them from breathing until?
Yes. I think so. Well, I think you can just measure from dolphin like breaching patterns. You can actually see when they hit the surface. As for testing the sloth, I guess you just hold it and watch.
Put it underwater and same thing.
Wait until the bubbles stop.
Dump it into the middle of the ocean. See what happens. Yeah.
Okay, and that is fun facts with Garner.
Yep.
All right. Tom. Or sorry, JR.
JR the Nerd on Twitch. Nerd Empire on Instagram. Nerd.empire on YouTube. And nerdempire.org on the interwebs. I do stuff like writing and D&D and other stuff. Tuesdays, Maiden Mayhem. They're fighting a ghost dragon.
All right, Roar Tender.
Hi, I'm Bartender. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Any developments on the mist?
I was out of town for a good minute, so no.
Okay. Weasel.
Hey, I'm Weasel. Join the Discord so that you can participate in the scavenger hunt.
All right. I don't think Silver's there, but Joe, follow Silver on Twitch whenever she does go back live. She streams on Friday nights when she does, but she's trying to get her health in her, but just go support her anyway because we love her very much. And then we have Cleansing Rain.
Hey, Cleansing Rain, out of work streamer, looking to get back into it eventually, maybe in the next month or so. Trying to figure out how long Zamog needs to stay with the group. Not necessarily wanting to leave because then I won't have any D&D games that I'm a part of. But
stay forever.
Such is the everlasting hunt for exciting RP, which I tend to frequently find here at Goblets and Warlocks. So be sure and hit those YouTube like buttons and comments and everything to help promote that so that others who haven't found good roleplay groups can be made aware of this good roleplay group.
And Daggerheart comes out really soon. So once that comes out and I can figure out how to live stream that, that'll be our next campaign based on. So which will probably be the relaunch of the Dark or the Black Order. So I keep wanting to call it Dark Order, but the Black Order. So or continuation. It might be a soft restart. with some returning characters. I'll have to decide that when it gets closer. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, a blast. And we'll see who we're rating out in the outro. So guys, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time.
In shadows deep, their story begins. 6 souls united through thick and thin. An elven princess leads with fire in her heart. Her flames burn bright, tearing foes apart.